finally got my computer back, so hopefully this will go smoother. And let's start off with level 1. So in this first level, most of what I changed is I added some windows, I added some, these blocks are a little bit different. They're also a little bit further to the side so that players can move around a little bit more and get a feel for the controls. I expanded this originally this moving block was short enough that you could easily jump over it and not actually have to get on the block itself. It's still possible, you can still jump over it, but it's a little bit more difficult and players still have to get across it. I also made it easier for players to recover, so as you can see, the spikes were partially blocked off here, so the player can still recover from that, though of course it is still possible to die from it. And it's also the player's first exposure to spikes, so it's a little bit more friendly as a, oh, what is that, kind of way. Here I made this moving block longer, again, so it's just increased difficulty. Of course, I learned that as I kept on adding things and I kept on making it more difficult, I realized I was making it too difficult for a beginner, and so that wasn't always the way to go. And instead, I needed to focus on some of the things we learned earlier today and this past week about guiding the player. So again, I have a window here just so that it's not as plain looking. One thing that was interesting was that my playtesters didn't realize there was a timer until this level when it started counting down, and they realized, oh no, I actually have to get going fast. Another thing that my playtesters noted was this gold block here. It was they found it particularly frustrating, although it looks like it makes it a lot more complicated, but it doesn't add too much difficulty. I also made this final saw longer so players actually had to jump in it and over it rather than just avoid the saw completely. Moving on to level 3. So here I added some, as you can see, I've tried to add some visual interest as well as leading lines up to the gate right up there. And so this lets the player know, oh, that's where I need to be going. It's not just straight ahead, but rather up. And I realized as I was playing this that a lot of the times I managed to, without meaning to of course, get right through that hole right there, and I couldn't really, it was a lot harder to recover from that. So I added this block here just so that the players can more easily recover from that and not have to just sit there waiting or always like almost suicide die on that one flashing block at the beginning. I also tried to add spots of visual interest, or for those players who like to see all that there is to see. So in that case I just had a little platform with some grass on it, and that way the players can go like, oh, look, that's cool, and I kind of found something a little bit hidden and feel that sense of accomplishment if they felt like it. Of course, it's completely unnecessary for them to do that, so that's only for the players that like to completely explore their worlds, or the world of the game they are playing. On to level 4. So in this one, again, I added some lines here in the sense of these little going down, and so it's, again, just some visual interest. There's a grass and a little flower, and the players can try to get up that way, but they'll find out they can't jump that high. And there's also this gold block in the middle, in the beginning of the game, so they can go, oh yeah, there's something over there, let me go check it out. And then I realized here on this one jump, if you saw, let me go back there again, I realized it was a blind spot, and so players didn't really know where they were jumping. So here you can barely see the top of the block, and you don't know if it has a spike on it or what. So you might be cautious of that. So I added this block here instead, so that players can try to aim for that, and if they miss, they're like, oh, okay, it's safe, and they didn't have to really worry about a trust fall, which of course is not, we know it's not the best thing in games, a trust fall. Players can be skeptical of that with good reason. Finally, for this last level, I realized that, well, let's just start it. So I kept on trying to add more difficulty to it, and I realized this was for beginners again, and so that's not really the way to go. So I added that little star at the beginning just to add apparent hardness, but then once you die the first few times, you're like, I just have to move really fast. And that was actually in the game itself, this same mechanic, and I thought it was a really fun one, so I decided to add it to mine as well. Again, just a little bit of visual interest off this side, but guiding the player in the sense of they kind of have to go this way, then leading them. Let's get a little bit farther. There we go. And so I wanted to add, as I have been doing, I've been adding places of visual interest, and I wanted to make this one especially hidden, but I realized that most people kept on going right. They didn't think they could go left because of that added rule that thou shalt not walk left. So they kept on going this way, and that's not what I wanted them to be doing. So over here, before I die, it's just again something that you can look at. The players can't jump over it. They realize the first time they tried that's not the way to go. But this way, from having them so high up at the originally, they know that's not really the way they need to go. So the players that want to go that way and explore can, otherwise they don't have to. And again, just a little bit of greenery, a little bit of visual interest down there for those players. And here, so as you can see, sometimes you can't really see from jumping what's up there. Sometimes you can see that butterfly and you go, oh, there must be something, but you can't see it completely. Which adds to those players who find it themselves. They find it more rewarding, I would say. So that's what I changed for this iteration. I used several more playtesters, and that was from the feedback that I got. Thank you!